Welcome back to Lost Comms, everybody. Safety first.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Safety first. Safety.
Where apparently we rattle them up and what are you wearing? Cursed. Oh, all right.
Hey, family show.
No edits.
Family show. Family show.
Family show.
Family
Made
show.
for kids.
Howday.
No edits starting now.
Howday.
All right, run her back and let's do this.
Welcome, everybody.
How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome.
Well, guys, we're going to recap last episode, which was the second leg of Puerto Vallarta, which was not hot at all, actually. It was a cool leg.
Oh, yeah, no. I was keeping cool. I considered putting a sweater on a couple times, honestly.
Yep. 100%.
I definitely did not sweat my own body weight. And it didn't have anything to do with the race at all. And we felt pretty good the entire time.
Yeah. Honestly, it was just a light. It was terrible. It felt like
hell.
I was.
It was hell.
It felt like I was walking through hell itself,
dude. At that point, we're already 7 hours into that day, and it is scorching, and the humidity is like 1,000%.
It was so hot, dude.
Oh man!
By the way,
it was gorgeous though.
By the way, howday? Are you familiar with this hat, Juan?
Yeah, I am. I'm very familiar with that hat.
I don't think you're
and
familiar
I hate
with it at all, actually.
And I hate it. Actually, why don't you go? I remember. Yeah. Why don't you tell them the story? Tell them the story, because I'm still kind of bitter about it, honestly.
So Juan and I, our friendship revolves around pretty much just finding ways to piss each other off. So we were going up to Waco, and on the infamous Waco trip, and we're driving up, and we pass this gas station, well-renowned gas station. It's got a squirrel or a beaver on it. I can't remember.
Yeah, pretty big gas station. I know you know of it.
Pretty big gas station. Not going to name names because, sponsor the show. You want
your name, you got to throw some money.
You want your name, sponsor the show. I'll tell everybody I love that gas station. But so we go into the gas station that will remain unnamed, and we're on our way to Waco, and we're in Texas. So
one in Texas.
There were 4 of us in our car, but Juan and
but Shane, where's my cowboy hat?
Were in the car in front of us, but they didn't stop. So walked into the gas station. And I was like, "Hey boys, what do you guys think about getting cowboy hats for team cowboy hats?" Everybody's like, "Oh yeah." So us 4 bought cowboy hats, and I will never forget the look on Juan's face when we showed up all wearing cowboy hats. And
yeah, because meanwhile we're in the other car, me, our buddy Ryan, and our wives, and I swear I'd never been more pissed to not be in the car with the boys, because I pull up and all these dudes are looking just spiffy. And I'm like, "Where's my cowboy hat? We got cowboy hats?" And Kevin was like, "We did not get cowboy hats. We got cowboy hats."
No.
I'm like,
"We have cowboy hats." Oh, day.
Dude, I was like, "What the hell?" And I hate it because they look freaking great.
I think the first words out of Juan's mouth after just staring at me, dead in the face. Howday.
Needless to say, I had a great time at Waco, but it just feels like the people with cowboy hats had a better time. So thanks for bringing that memory back up, Shane. It's going to be a great podcast.
Okay. Anyway, hey, shout out wives.
Oh yeah,
wives.
Big shout out to the wives. Yeah, let's get that up front. Hey, wives, you do everything you do everything you do, and you do it well every single day.
Let's handle some admin here, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Gotta give credit where credit is due. We wouldn't be able to do this if. Yeah. Our wives.
I wouldn't be able to do it this current moment right now had my wife not been watching my child.
Oh, pretty critical part. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're in Mexico. It is miserable out, honestly. It's great. Incredible country, gorgeous scenery, but man, this heat is coming down on us. And it has been a day. It has been a day to have a day.
It was brutal, man. Leaving that mat, we were so gassed. We were done. We were tapped, ready to just rest, gear up, mentally, debrief that leg, how we started where we were, how we're going to do better. Just ready to just, talk about things and just lay our head down. And then Phil just still racing.
It's not going to happen. So we open up the clue. We got Rod and Leticia, Ricky and Caesar, and Derek and Shalisa in front of us. Just hauling. Just absolutely hauling. These guys are superstars. So we're trying to close that gap up. We read the first clue. All right, we're headed to Iguana Bridge.
Iguana Bridge?
Iguana Iguana Bridge, right?
Iguana
Is it
Bridge?
Iguana Bridge?
Iguana Bridge? Is it Iguana?
Big shout out to Krishman Kishore. You guys rallied. You guys rallied big time.
Were they at Iguana Bridge?
Not originally.
Hey, give it up for our race sisters. Race sisters.
Heck yeah.
Hey,
You guys did
cheers.
the thing.
Cheers.
Hey, and Double Dutch. You guys same but different. You guys really dug deep. You guys dug deep and it was awesome.
And that detour that we were heading towards, that was a point of contention. Like we didn't realize it at that point, but come to find out, like that was the detour was a pivotal moment of the race, which we found out when we got to the roadblock.
I think back to like when I think it was Kishore that was like people are gonna get really confused because this doesn't look like a bridge at all. And I'm like, because it's not.
Hey man, we're in a different country. They call things different things. I don't know. Like I probably would have been off on it.
Hey, but good on them. I mean, like I said, they rallied for sure. But so we're headed there originally, obviously, doing the whole thing, carrying our 30-pound rucksacks. Well, our entire life packed in this thing, dude.
I think yours was like 28. No big deal. But mine was definitely.
Mine was definitely heavier. We're not gonna get into that because mine was definitely heavier.
No, it was not. Yours was not, dude. No, it was not.
I'm almost positive it was.
Can we get a check?
Can we get a replay on the big board?
I would love a replay. I would love a replay. I'm
regardless of the fact that crap is heavy as hell. I mean, if you compare it to like any other racer, like we definitely did not prepare well for the amazing race. I think we packed for like backpacking across Europe.
Oh, we prepared fantastic for the amazing race.
Well, I guess yes.
There wasn't anything that we had.
One could make the argument that we prepared extremely well.
And as a matter of fact, like we got some great conditioning on that part of our outer leg. Like it was amazing. Like got a good workout in.
People were asking, is like, why is it that the entire time you guys had camera time, you were gassed? It's like, take a wild guess.
Thank God the amount of times that I'm just like, oh my God, dude. And nobody sees that.
We decided to bring our rock collection, apparently. The good news is that Puerto Vallarta was really flat, and there was no hills whatsoever.
Oh my God, dude. Okay.
All right, we get to the first clue box.
We get to the first clue box, and I forget what it says, but it's back to like the whole like it's use your brain or use your strength. And well, I don't have a brain. I know for certain Juan doesn't have a brain. Like
so you might say this decision was a no-brainer.
That's funny, but like it's a serious topic. Juan and I were both born without brains, so if you guys
spread awareness,
we'll
please.
put a link up here if you guys want to donate to Juan and Shane's No Brain
the Idiots
Foundation. Get us a brain, like the Tin Man, right? Isn't that the Tin Man? And
I think he needed because
didn't he need a brain?
Man, the straw guy needed a brain.
I thought he needed a heart. Help us out here, people.
I thought the Tin Man needed a heart. The
Tin
Lion needed courage.
The Tin Man needed. I think drop it in the comments.
We'll activate him for this video.
Yeah, we'll put it up to a vote. If anybody Googles it,
then you're out.
Unfair. You're out.
Integrity first. Yeah. No, wait. Safety first. Integrity second.
If you guys want to be safe about this whole thing, you won't Google it. All right, don't Google it. That's the safest route.
We picked the balloons, and thank God we didn't pick those flags because that looked miserable.
Thank God,
miserable.
Dude. It's terrible. Like
big shout out, Sunny and Busy. You guys stuck with it and you did the thing. But man, I don't know if I would have had it in me. Yeah, good on you.
You know who has brains? Sunny and Busy.
Oh yeah.
Sunny,
here's to you.
Holy cow, dude!
Dude, you guys honestly you guys made it look easier than what I saw it being. Because I looked at the flags and I was like, there's no chance. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
If I walked up to those flags, dude, if I was by myself, if that was like a roadblock, dude, we'd still be in Puerto Vallarta right now. We would still be in Puerto Vallarta.
Phil would be live on the mat. Like, yeah, Shane will be in any hour now.
Yeah, man, we tried to go get him. But like, I don't know, he's really weird. Like, he really just like we already told him he's eliminated, but he really just wants to get this thing done.
Good on Anthony and Bailey for really capturing exactly what my reaction would have been, which is I don't have the brain for this right now.
Dude, they were just like, yo, brutal. It's not a good day for
but then when we got the balloons, the dynamic changed a little bit because it wasn't so much about rushing anymore. The clue mentioned don't pop the balloons. Like show up with the same amount of balloons that you grabbed. And so which we took to mean treat these balloons like your unborn children. Like they better not pop. So every time 100%. They would pop, me and Shane would both be like, oh my God, where'd it go?
100%. And at one point, like like Juancho again leading the pack. He's dragging little buddy Shane behind him, and
Juan's friend.
And I hear and I'm like, dude, you got to slow down because you're being neglectful to the balloons. And as I say that, I'm turning a corner, and like you see it in the episode, but what you don't see is that. Like you see the balloons pop, they're my balloons. Like I'm like, yo, Juan, dude, slow down, pop, 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 pop. My balloons are popping. I'm like,
I turn around to help him clean up. Yeah, and so I turn around to help you clean up the balloon remains, the corpses per se. And I go to Ben. I was like, dude, you got to be more careful. I just start hearing my crap pop, and I'm like, let's just get out of here, dude. This is turning into a vicious circle.
Yeah. So. So we got to get to the end goal, which is like with the same amount of balloons that we picked up, you got to deliver to we'll just call him Balloon Man, okay? So Balloon Man. So like as these balloons are popping, like we're like the two things are going on. One, we're pretty like nervous because we got to pick up all these balloons to deliver the same amount of balloons. But like second, like we're pretty grateful because like. At one point, dude, I took a big stride with all these balloons after we got all the balloons, and, like, I didn't land right away. It was, like, 2.5 seconds of being airborne. I thought I was going to float away, dude.
One more batch of balloons, we would have been gone, baby.
Dude, I know, like, if you know Juan, you know he's the second safest guy I know.
Yeah, but right behind Cowboy over here. What's funny is that we were thinking about that. We're like,
hey, how day? Don't be jealous, dude. Don't be jealous. You should have just stopped at that one gas station that will remain unnamed.
So jealous. My wife would have been like, "You're really gonna spend $10 on that hat?" I would have been like, "It's Waco. We're in Texas."
Best $20 I ever spent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Perfect, dude. I'll tell you what. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up a picture here. We're gonna get a picture. We're gonna get a picture in here. Juan was so upset. He was so upset that he mandated a group photo excluding one of the people that bought a cowboy hat, and he took the cowboy hat and put it on. Took a picture with the group. Yeah, I got it too. We're gonna put it. We're gonna post it.
So we grabbed the balloons, gave it to Balloon Man, the one and only.
Balloon Man. Give it up for Balloon Man.
And from that point on, I think the next clue read, go to Parque Lazario? I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But essentially go to the park where we're about to do the face painting.
I don't remember, but you know, there's you mind if I do a quick segment from our sponsor?
I would love for you to do a quick segment from our sponsors.
Quick segment from our sponsor. Fly Guys Marriage Counseling. Are you a pilot, married to a pilot, or aspiring to marry a pilot? Learn how to help your marriage fly with the Fly Guys Marriage Counseling. We will discuss topics such as always allowing the pilot to talk about themselves, hair product financial budgeting, laughing at every joke, and so much more. Stop by Fly Guys Marriage Counseling before you say I do for a smooth landing into your pilot marriage. Fly Guys Marriage Counseling is not operated by trained relationship professionals. The company is operated by two pilots with no counseling training or background.
It's us.
The advice provided may be slightly biased in favor of the pilots. However, all advice provided not only has the customer's best interest in mind, but above all else, the customer's safety.
Safety first.
Safety first. Anyway, guys, like to give it up to the Fly Guys Marriage Counseling. We couldn't do this without them. Thank you.
Hey, Shane, you want to hear a joke about a fighter pilot?
Let's go. What kind of joke you got about a fighter pilot?
How do you know you're halfway through a date with a fighter pilot?
How do you know?
When they say, enough about me, let me tell you about my jet. How does a fighter pilot change a light bulb?
Oh, wow.
They stand still and the world revolves around them.
How many tanker pilots does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
Obviously more than one because it takes two of you to fly an airplane.
You fly a crew aircraft, Shane.
In the airlines, dude. In the airlines. I do that for...
It pays the bills.
It pays the bills. It supports our
Fine.
We get to the makeup roadblock. And this is where things got weird because Juan and I, we get there and it's in a team like this team was, we see two teams there and they were both from behind us.
Yeah.
And so like,
they both started after us.
So like you can see by the reaction on my face, like I am not thrilled to really see these two teams. I love these people. These people are near and dear to Juan and I's hearts. Like they're amazing. Very happy to see them as human beings. But as far as competitors at this point in the leg, we were not happy to see them because we had just done a detour. And we didn't see anybody really competing with us at that detour. No, like we were ahead of everyone. And so now we get to this roadblock and there's two teams that were behind us. And we're like, what is... And
my head immediately went to, we picked the wrong detour. Like, all these people did the flags and knocked it out of the park in the first try and beelined it over here, which means that everybody else is already at the map.
Dude, that was tough, man. That was tough. So, Kishori and Karishma, they're like, hey, Shane and Juan, like, is this your guys'... And they start talking, and I'm so defeated. Like, shout out to the girls. Sorry, we weren't nicer about it. But like, they're like, hey, is this your first thing or is this your second thing? And I'm like, I'm just so defeated because they're ahead of us. And they started in the group behind us, and so I'm like, no. And they're like, wait, what? This is your second? Or is this your first thing? And we're like, no. And they're like, is this your second? And I was like, yeah. And like thinking we're getting the wheels beat off of us, and then it clicks as to what they're asking.
But it took a second because I was like, and like what I couldn't put together at first, I was like just making no sense for me. It's like, how did they get here? Like it wasn't like close enough that like you would take one wrong turn and like end up there. I think they were just fortunate enough to have found the clue box, I guess in an unfortunate way. But I was like, then how did they get here? And I was like, when I put it all together, I was like, oh no.
Dude, yeah, that and then you heard us say like, oh no, like because like you don't want to see any team, at least we didn't, like there's not a single team that we wanted to see like fail, you know?
No,
and so here we are, essentially what we thought potentially witnessing like hey girls, take a deep breath. The words that I'm about to say are probably going to be heavy, and that was the fact that they had to go and do the detour before this.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, it's like Shane said, like we're here to compete. Honestly, competition is what we're here for. We want to race everybody at their best. We don't find solace in other teams making huge mistakes that sets them back, because that to us is not in the nature of the competition. And so we have no problem helping whoever we're able to get them back on track to the competition.
That's right.
So it was a no-brainer. Plus, we love the girls. And Double Dutchers too. Salt of the earth people, like I said, like they're like family. And so I didn't even know they made the same mistake.
Dude,
I was not tracking.
We didn't. They both you started doing my makeup.
for not on the town.
And and I turn around and I look and they're gone. Everybody's gone. And like they weren't close to being finished really. And so that's when it clicked for me. I'm like, oh man. Well, Juan, time to make me look pretty.
Take a deep breath, baby, because you're about to look beautiful.
How day?
I want one more than I can describe in words.
How day?
All right, sweet. We get to the next roadblock, to the roadblock, right? The next challenge. And at this point, what's our dynamic? Who's going to do this roadblock, Shane? What was the clue?
The clue goes. It's like, who's got a skeleton in the closet? And now we're like, so we had just done a roadblock the leg prior. I had done it. And so Juan and I, understanding the dynamic of the game, we know that longevity is the key to winning the $1 million. So you got to plan. This is a long game, like, right? It's you're playing the long game here. So I did a roadblock. You don't want to run out of roadblocks. You can only do 7 each. So now Juan's gonna take it, because we couldn't really put our finger on like what this was. And
I think going into it, the dynamic was, unless it's obviously something that Shane is gonna be better at, I'm gonna take it, and then that way we stay level playing.
No, it 100% was, and that was kind of like with both of us, like we both had our obvious things. So like, so obviously we've talked to it. Like there are challenges that Juan was obviously going to take, memory based, as far as like looking at something, being able to put them together like a puzzle or something like that. That was going to be Juan, and then my strengths, as far as we've talked to those, as far as like just coordination and athletic stuff. So But this one was just kind of in the air, and so like, why not? Like, it's Juan's. Like yeah. we don't know what this is gonna go, how this is gonna go. So, Juancho, you're up, bud.
So I took it up, obviously, and I said, all right, cool. Who just skeletons in the closet? This sounds like a trap. I do not, but I'll take the challenge. Unlike Anthony and Bailey, who, I didn't see this in person, but I saw it in the episode. And as they're coming into the clue box, and I think it was Anthony that was like, who's got skeletons in their closet? And Bailey's behind them, and he's like, I guess it's me. And I was like, what? Who knows what dynamic was running in the back of their head, but it looked really funny. But so we get in there.
Oh, yeah.
We get in there. It's face painting time. I gotta paint Shane's face. Shane, you really stuck it out, dude. Like you were not sweating as much as most people, and I thank you for that.
Well, one is because it was just a cool race. You know, it wasn't really that hard to work. You know, like it was just an easy leg. No, dude, I don't know what happened. I think it was because you were using the little spritz.
Yeah, I want to get into that here in a bit, but first I want to take the time out to a big shout out to all you internet warriors out there, those keyboard warriors that are deep in the comments talking about how, did these people not train for this? Like, why does everybody look like they're so out of shape and tired? Yeah. Guys, we walked for like 10 hours in next level heat.
I need you guys to understand something, okay? All right? This is Juan. In every Instagram reel about the race possible. Yeah, this is Juan in the comments.
Funny. Good.
Juan keeps receipts, and he's he's just waiting on his time. Like he's waiting on the wrong comment to drop, and he's gonna come on court. And I support it fully, like because like it's not hard to get under Juan's skin. You just say make fun of his speed. He's not a fast guy, start making fun of his speed. Like, oh yeah. You might get
if there's ever a clip of us and you'd be like, oh, the fat one's kind of slow, I'll lose my absolute mind.
Yeah,
I'll lose my absolute mind.
I kind of like stoking the fire here. I say, let's go, like fire off. I think it's funny. I care about all you. I don't really read the comments that much, but I do care about all you. But Juancho,
yeah, I want to tell you something. We have a group with all the other contenders because we're all like family now. I mean, we all hit it off really well. Everybody's all salt of the earth people. I mentioned something about the comments, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, just stay out of the comments. Like, you don't need the negativity." I'm like, "Oh no, baby, I'm writing these down, and before I go to sleep at nights, I read them, just to keep them fresh in my mind."
This is Juancho reading the comments.
Oh, you don't even understand. I have usernames written down. I'm not gonna put them out. I'm not gonna put them on blast here, but I'm keeping an eye out, baby. Just give me a reason.
Hey, if you guys want some good internet entertainment, just keep roasting us because Juan.
I will bring it up on this show, and we'll make it a new segment. I'll start reading them on the show. No. I will do it.
Okay, let's be real here. Like, stop being so mean. Let's take this as a mentoring moment, Juancho. Like, hey, stop being mean to us.
Yeah, like, hey, we're just good people trying to win some money and have.
Yeah, like Juan's saying, like
low blows, just all around.
I mean, easy with the we, but like, yeah, I'm a good person, and like we're just trying to race around the world, like.
Dude, it's brutal. But okay, so we get there. It's time to face paint. I see the.
Hey, dude. Hey, at least you're with the whole thing. Like, we're nice people. We're good people.
Hey, I'm the best at being humble, baby. There's a lot of things I'm the best at, actually, which brings up to my next point is I kind of hit it out of the park with the face painting. Which now brings us to our next segment, Juan's Hot Takes. The segment of the show where I go ahead.
I don't know who told you did a good job. I bet you've been getting roasted, lamb-basted.
We're gonna disregard those comments. But it's time for the segment of the show where I talk about something that a lot of you might not agree with, but that's my take, and I'm sticking to it. Ladies, makeup is not that hard. Figure it out, all right? First time ever using makeup. Not a makeup guy. I've never used makeup. Used makeup, knocked it out of the park. Guys, makeup is not. They're lying to you. The makeup industries are lying to you. It's not that hard. Just figure it out.
I think a part of Juan died when I wiped off the makeup from my face. Like I couldn't.
I wanted you to keep it so bad.
It's hot. It's 120 degrees out. We're walking at this point. The first leg wasn't hell, but now the second leg we're walking. I think directly through hell. I think we took a right turn through hell at some point because of how dang hot
literally
it was, with that 30-pound ruck on our back.
Oh my!
And so like he puts like as the I could say I'm pretty well versed in the makeup wearing world now. Like never wore makeup. Like you could see that on my face. Like I wasn't too thrilled about getting makeup put on my face. Yeah. But like here we are, and like I'm got to do it. I would well versed, seasoned in the.
Listen, we're not gonna say we're professional makeup artists now, but if you want to say that, I get it.
So. I'm gonna reach out here, like maybe to the ladies out there that wear makeup a lot. Like, it's hot. Wearing makeup like that is hot, and so like I'm gonna wipe it off like I did as soon as I could. And so like challenge accepted. I wiped it off. I looked at Juan, and one single tear was falling down his face.
He looked so good. I wanted him to take it to the mat.
And like maybe you could start like an Instagram. Like, there's a lot of weddings out there.
You think the fame and the money would get to me though? I don't want to change as a person.
How day?
We get to the makeup. I'm doing makeup. It's like, all right. All seriousness, I didn't use half the stuff on that table. There was a ton of things that apparently I was supposed to use. Knocked it out of the park. And hey, big shout out to the butterfly ladies.
At least you don't have a big head about it. Honestly. I mean, that's the best. That's the biggest thing. Like,
no, dude, I'm the best at being humble, and I'm the best at makeup.
Yeah, I mean, humility, dude. Honestly, this race, like, I haven't seen a more humble human being, really, other than like out of this than you.
I don't think it's too much to say that if I started a makeup company right now, I could get it up and running to sponsor the next podcast.
Hey, man, I'm not saying no.
Throw some money at it, man. You want to name names? You got to throw some money at it.
Yeah, but these sponsors, like, they don't come cheap, man. Like, so you better get
Shane,
some heavy hitters out here.
I'm really good at makeup, dude. So I'm fixing Shane up. Honestly, like, jokes aside, it was actually really fun. It was really fun being able to like paint on Shane because when it ended up like when I finished, he looked like a skeleton, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, dude. Even better is getting all the text messages from my bros, just like laughing at the way that you painted my face. Honestly, I would think that's like way better. Like I just feel like super special. The boys are like, they're giving me shout. I'm just out here to like, create. I just want to make people happy, And if the boys they take great pride in making fun of me, then I'm doing my job.
Shane, listen, man, I wasn't trying to cause any problems in your life, dude. I'm just an artist.
You're an amazing. You're just a butterfly.
I'm just a makeup prodigy doing what I was born to do.
Dude, you're a caterpillar, and we just needed to let you fly. Boom. Which brings us to the next leg, or the next part of the leg.
The next part of the leg. Now I'm like, whoa, brakes.
Dude, all right. So she comes over with the clue, like, congratulations, you got passed. Dude, she's like, hey, here's your clue. She comes over with these butterfly wings. We're like, no.
I'm like, no, absolutely not.
No.
You got like some falcon wings or something. Let's keep spitballing here. Let's
like, I'll take the clue. She's like, it's like, hey, what's going on?
So I put the butterfly wings on, which you won't see this in the episode, but it was a decent walk to the mat, so a lot of people got to see us, which is awesome. A ton of exposure in butterfly wings. That's exactly what I wanted.
Spreading our wings, pointing at people. It was amazing.
And these wings were made of whatever, like, I can't fathom how freaking strong these wings were, dude. I clipped something, and at that point, it is 10, 11 hours into this day, and I am pissed. So I clipped like something on the thing, and I was like, dude, I damn near broke my hand from how on that wing was. And I had to like gather myself, like dig real deep and just go and unclip it patiently and keep walking because these things were made out of like full on metal, right? Like it was metal.
No, yeah, they were actually really well made. Maybe find out the creator of the wings, give them a call, see if they want to sponsor the show.
You want your name, throw some money at it.
Yeah. But dude, okay, so like that walk to the mat was not close.
Dude, that was not it. Yeah.
And we may have like passed it once or twice trying to get like while we were like on top of it, but holy cow, dude. Do you remember the incline that it was? We were okay, so we had to make it like up onto a hill, and somehow Juan and I found our way dude. It was like at the bottom. So like there was like an easy way to get up to the top of the hill, but we were like, okay,
we came in through the back. That's right.
Dude. We came in the back way.
To paint a picture, I think the bridge was over like in a small alley.
Yeah.
And there was like the right way to go in through the alley, and we went way. That's why we also looked so gassed. Unlike Derek and Teresa, who are just like having a stroll. They're just having a stroll. Oh, hey Phil, how's it going, brother? You know, hey, funny running into you here. And me and Shane are like,
yeah. We just hucked a bag. We just rucked a bag full of like cement up this 45-degree incline, coming the wrong way. Like, did you see?
You broke a strap.
Hold on. This is Phil. Ready? This is Phil. Oh, hey, the boys are here.
What are you guys doing back there? The mat's over here.
Yeah. And we're like all like he was facing the right direction, and like he was like, oh, what are they doing? I'm like,
just walk of shame in it to Phil from the back, and Phil's
like, Juan, we gotta pick it up. We gotta look good coming into the mat.
Shane, I'm carrying my backpack on the front, so the flies will fit, so the wings will fit. Shane breaks the strap, so he's just dragging his thing along,
just dragging the wings behind me. Like, oh god, we get to the mat soaked.
It was not cool. Yeah, it was, and again, big part of it that you don't see is that the incline was unreal, dude. It must have been like 200 instant feet of incline.
Dude, I almost remember like looking up. Looking up, and the road like stops. You just like look up and you see like the road name that we were looking for. We're like, oh no, oh no.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh no, we gotta go up there. Juan, man, what do you think? Elimination sound good?
I was like, Shane, we could be home tonight, buddy. We could be home with our families in our beds.
Yeah, dude. It was no joke though, dude. That hill was like legit. It was a
Oh,
dude.
It was unreal. We made it to the mat. Phil gave us the 4th place finish. We maintained. It's always a good day, you know? We didn't get any better, didn't get any worse.
Cracked a couple jokes.
Oh yeah.
Had some laughs with Phil. Good to see Phil. God, it's good to see Phil.
Always good to see Phil. Actually, it's funny because as you're doing like having a day like that, seeing Phil is like better than seeing like your own mother. You're like, oh god, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, just fall into Phil like. She's like, hey, whoa.
Juan Shane.
Oh, sorry. I just sorry.
No, man, but it was great to see.
Hey, round of applause for Chris and Mary.
Chris and Mary, you guys really pushed it out there.
You guys are salt of the earth people, and what you guys went through, Chris. You battled. Both of you guys battled, but Chris, there's people that fight through adversity, and then there's people who don't quit. And I think you had both of those traits throughout your entire race. It was awesome to watch. It was awesome to learn from because that's something that I want to embody and in my life, not only for just every day, but it was awesome.
Yeah, Chris. I got to tell you, brother. Yeah, at one point, on camera, you did compare yourself to us. You're like, oh, a bunch of military guys versus like a 60-year-old man. It's like, Chris, whatever you're doing, man, keep doing it because I hope that I look like you when I'm 60. You are killing it,
dude.
Out there, man.
The guys' pipes are like freaking tree trunks, bro.
How many 60-year-olds you know are just like their everyday wear, just a tank top, showing the tats, looking like a freaking stud?
Well, I'm 29 and I can't do that. So,
literally. So I hope whatever Chris was doing at my age is what I'm doing now because that's exactly what I want to look like.
No kidding, man. So,
Chris, yeah, and Mary, honestly, showing that support to your dad, incredible. You guys are an incredible team. You guys are an incredible family. Your dynamic is incredible, and I don't want to step out of line here, but I'm sure your mom is watching from up and was extremely proud of you, both of you. And we were. What
do you got, Juan? What else you got, brother?
Derek and Shalisa, stop making it look so easy. Stop making it look so easy. You guys are putting us
Oh
to
my
shame.
gosh.
We're supposed to be in shape. We're supposed to be one of the more in shape ones, and you guys are putting us to sleep.
Dude, these two are studs. Legitimately, they are legitimate studs, bro. Like not only are they, dude, they whip the, oh my god, they whip us on the physical aspect.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
But dude, their connection and stuff, like, it's so fun to watch, man. Like Shalisa or Derek, like, one of them will pop off, the other one will pop right back off. They'll just laugh at each other. No, it's so fun watching you guys, and
it's amazing.
It was even more fun racing with y'all.
Yeah, hey, everybody, great effort out there. Bailey and Anthony, keep an eye on that clue. That was hilarious to watch.
Keeping what?
Keep an eye on that clue when they left it with the waiter. You remember that?
Is that what happened?
They got the help, and the waiter's holding the clue, and they walk away, and then they're like, oh, wait.
He points at it.
I love the boys.
Oh, dude, the homies, bro. The homies. We should,
everybody else, great effort out there.
We should get them on this pod.
Oh, yeah. Soon, real soon.
Yeah.
And if you want to sponsor the show.
Yeah, hey. Sponsorship's open always.
If you want your name, throw some money at it.
Hey, guys. Thanks for tuning into Lost Comms. Be safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe. Stay
safe.
We're recording what, on a Saturday? Hey, be safe out there.
Saturday.
Be safe out there. Yeah.
Hopefully we get this pushed out to you on a Sunday. A Sunday.
Yeah. Lord's Day. The Lord's Day. Safest day of the week.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in Lost Comms. It's been Shane and Shane's friend, and we are super excited to continue doing these with you. Shane's friend, go ahead.
I'm Juan. This
Shane's
is Juan's Texas friend.
Shane's friend.
Go for Juan's friend.
Y'all guys take care, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.
See ya.
See ya.